All right, so before you get started breathing down my neck, this right here, this video is more of a filler video. There is nothing in the Detroit Lions community to talk about. There's only so many mock drafts that you can do, and I only have space in my mind for one more, which is Mel Kiper's final mock draft before the NFL draft actually happens. But this right here was just more of a passion project, something that I wanted to do and something that I wanted to talk about. That's the beauty of this platform. And that was Kareem Hunt being a free agent. Comes out a couple days ago, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, that the Browns said that Kareem Hunt had basically lost his speed and they were not interested in re-signing him. Now, Kareem Hunt is a free agent. He was a guy that when he left, he got into that trouble back in the late 2010s, and he was released by the Kansas City Chiefs. He was a guy that I made a video about on my other channel about knowing that Bob Quinn was not going to touch him. This is when we still had Kerryon Johnson, I believe. And I was like, man, we would really need somebody like Kareem Hunt. I think we went up and got C.J. Anderson at the time. But I really, really wanted Kareem Hunt to be a Detroit Lion back before he went to the Browns. So this video here, I put out a poll yesterday. And surprisingly, that poll, I got to look up the results, but I put out a poll yesterday about Kareem Hunt. I'll put it up here. And I put, how would you feel if the Detroit Lions signed Kareem Hunt? I hate it. I love it. 50-50. And I was a bit surprised by that. Now, for me, obviously, I would love this move. Well, do I think the Detroit Lions are going to do this? I don't, because we're too close to the draft. He's been a free agent for a while. He is probably nowhere on their list, their radar, or anything like that. But I kind of wish he was, because we don't have a bruising running back. Kareem Hunt doesn't need speed. We got DeAndre Swift with the speed. He can stay healthy. We would have him with the speed. I've always liked Kareem Hunt. You know, that stuff off the field aside, everyone makes mistakes and needs a second chance. Yes, even Jalen Carter. I've always liked Kareem Hunt, and I wouldn't mind if he was that guy that could come in and get those Jamal Williams type yards for us. He did a lot of that in Cleveland. He tried to dance around a little too much for me, but he would be that guy to get those Jamal Williams type yards. So let's look at Kareem Hunt stats, 2017 third round pick. Kansas City took him number 86 overall. Last year, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Nick Chubb carried that offense. But when you look at his first few years, that 2020-21 season, but really that 2020 season, him and Nick Chubb was like 1-2. Nick Chubb is the workhorse. He's the number one. There's no doubt about it. But Kareem Hunt came out and did his thing. But in 2022, Kareem Hunt played 17 games, had 123 attempts for 468 yards. He averaged almost 4 yards a carry. And I think Jamal Williams averaged pretty much that same thing. He had 3 touchdowns. That would be all we needed from him. Now, if we looked at what he got paid in 2022, he got $6.2 million for 2022. Now, Kareem Hunt is still on the market, and he's not going to get, in my opinion, nearly that. My thing would probably be, I'm thinking a 1 to 2 year deal wherever he goes. Probably he's 27. So I think he's a year younger than Jamal. So he's going to get probably, my opinion, like a 1 year deal, 1 year, $3-4 million, 2 years, $6 million, something like that. But the reason that I wanted to bring this up is Kareem Hunt is the guy that I wanted a long time ago. And of course, we've got the draft, build through the draft and all that stuff. We currently have DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery. We got Craig Reynolds. Justin Jackson, I do not believe is on the team anymore. And then we have Jamar Jefferson, who I still believe is on the team. So does Kareem Hunt really have a place? Nope. We would have to make a place for him. Do I think the Detroit Lions are going to do this? I don't. It's just too much, the draft and all that stuff. But this is something that, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing, man. I really wouldn't mind seeing it because we don't have the bruiser dude, and we don't know what the Detroit Lions are going to do. I think we got a lot of – I don't want to throw this word out there, but it's like a finesse. Like David Montgomery breaks tackles and all that stuff. But to me, he's not – one thing Jamal Williams did is he took you head on, and a lot of times he would win those battles. I think Kareem would be that same guy. But, you know, just a hope and a wish that we would do something like that. Because even if we did get Kareem Hunt and we still drafted a running back. Our running back room would be top tier at that point. DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Craig Reynolds, probably on a practice squad somewhere, Kareem Hunt, and whoever we drafted, like, we would have probably the best running back room in the NFL. And that's just period. So him and look, Kareem Hunt did his thing with Nick Chubb. But, you know, like I said, man, this is kind of like a filler video, just something I saw, wanted to talk about. It is dead in Detroit Lions land, really nothing to talk about. And it's only so many mock drafts that you can do before you are mocked out. So anyway, give me your thoughts on Kareem Hunt. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate again. Not saying that this is going to happen. Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are probably not even looking in his direction, but just something I wanted to talk about. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are doing things, man. And as always, go Lions.